those right now. They're amazing.
I'm gonna go buy those, man.
They're so good.
Right now.
They're so good.
Someone asked, do you like Resident Evil 3? They just really wanted you to answer. So.
Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Hands down, 3 of my favorite games of all time.
What is more important to you, Resident Evil or Metal Gear Solid?
Probably Resident Evil.
Wow.
Probably. Well, see, it hurts.
I know.
Because
you're
Resident
in
Evil
pain
6,
right now.
Because Resident Evil 6 has kind of
tarnished the legacy.
It really has. Yeah. Like, to me, the lore and the continuity was flawless. 5.
Whereas Metal Gear Solid 4 is the culmination.
Resident Evil 4 or Metal Gear Solid 4 is like the end.
Or I'm sorry. Did I say Resident Evil or Metal Gear? I meant Metal Gear.
I think you said that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough.
Look at that corpse twitching on the ground.
Very Splatterhouse vibes, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, we should stream Splatterhouse. We've never done that.
I love that. That's the kill shot I love the most. Yeah.
Wait, what are you hyped for, Brad? Bushkill says he games with his beer helmet on.
Yeah, Metal Gear and Resident Evil. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 though. I prefer all of them over Resident Evil 4, I'm sorry. I just prefer the traditional...
But you recognize Resident Evil 4.
Oh, love Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it's okay.
Masterpiece.
Eating while playing is extremely distracting to me.
Yeah.
Makes things oily.
Yep.
And all that... One time I participated in a study involved playing games and eating and getting paid $15. That sounds like an interesting experience.
Nice. Brad is freaking out about Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
right
Hearts?
now.
What's going on with Kingdom
Hearts? What is happening with Kingdom Hearts? Tell us.
What's happening?
Yeah. We needed that. Some ammo. See? This is... Oh my god, I'm so disoriented.
No, dude, Huber, you've been doing...
Alright.
You've been killing it.
I hope so.
You really have. This is top level Resident Evil play right now.
We have so many ink ribbons. Next time we get the chance, we'll save it. Just in case.
Oh, the claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Ben, what hurt you more, the Final Fantasy VII troll or Persona 5 troll at PSX? Well, I was Final Fantasy VII because I feel like I was flat out lied to. Yeah. It's like when your parents get you a Christmas gift and they're like, we know you really wanted this, and you open up and it sucks. Like, that's what it felt like. Oh my god.
Argon Already 7 is a great human being. They bought a Dreamcast for Code Veronica and Shenmue. Speaking of my heart right there.
Okay, I always do this. I always have these grand ambitions, and then they don't happen. But someday, I would like us to have a Dreamcast day, where for 3 hours, we just put a goddamn Dreamcast in here and make it happen.
Yeah. Which can easily be done.
It can.
Crazy Taxi the other day was a pleasure.
Professional.
Jesus. There's too many. They're going to be standing there when I come out, though. Yeah, I've only played the first Kingdom Hearts to completion. But I have the HD collection.
2 is so good.
I have the collection at my house, and no matter what, after Bayonetta, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. The craving is real right now.
Birth by Sleep is amazing.
The craving is so real. I and Brad will get off my back about it when I play.
Oh, I really like Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't think it's one of the worst ones. There are too many bad Kingdom Hearts games to say that.
Is there ammo in this corner?
Goodbye, Imosabi.
Imosabi!
Kingdom Hearts 2 is too easy. Yes, it is. That's absolutely correct.
Last time with Brad, we got into this conversation in the chat. We started talking about all these games, and it's like some people haven't played this. You know, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I haven't beat Persona 4, and it's just like, it's just this depressing thought that like there's too much. Every gamer has holes. We came to that conclusion that like, you know.
But I for me personally, like
you gotta plug the leaks.
There are some. I used to be that person where I was like, okay, I have to play every major release that comes out. I gotta stay up to date. I gotta stay relevant. And that was far less satisfying to me than playing games that I knew were like true greats, even if they were older. So, what if you did that, Huber?
Yeah, I'm going on to Kingdom Hearts right after Bayonetta. 100%.
When's Persona?
Gotta be Yakuza.
Is it just too long? Is that the biggest obstacle?
It's hard to go back to it because there's been like this 3 months of not playing it.
Sure. I get you.
Love Yakuza.
Somebody asked...
Love. Yakuza 5, best news of the whole weekend. Of
Huber,
the PSX and all that.
You have to play Yakuza 3. We're gonna stream Yakuza.
Let's do it.
I love Yakuza.
100%.
Oh my god. I need.
They're
I wish
so
we could
beautiful.
get. I might.
They need to
import
put 1 and 2 on HD. Like, they're so good. They're such good games.
Is that out in Japan?
1 and 2 HD? Yeah, isn't it?
I don't know.
How is that not here? They're so good.
Dude, Yakuza 5, PSX. Were you not just like grinning?
My
like
jaw was dropped.
It was a bomb.
It was a beautiful
It
bomb.
was a beautiful bomb.
Well, it's also one step closer to Yakuza 0 and Shenmue 3.
Did we play the new Hot Wire mode of Battlefield Hardline on PSX? I wasn't at
I did
PSX.
not. Brandon Jones did. He said it was very fun.
Cool. We'll have to get him to talk about it sometime.
All right, we saved. We saved our game.
Look at this. Rick and Rover. Bayonetta 2 will be remembered like Super Metroid and Ocarina of Time, a classic of the medium.
I'm playing it tomorrow.
You better play that game.
All the way through. I'm not stopping.
9.8, Huber.
I'm ready. So hyped. Oh, we have these here.
Deadly Premonition just came out on PS Plus. Is it as good as Resident Evil 2? It is not as good as Resident Evil 2, but do not take that as a knock against its quality. Huber, will you just download it?
I played it with you a little bit. Yeah, it's a great game. It looks. I would love to
want you
finish
to
it.
have it on your personal hard drive.
I will get it. I want a hard copy as well. Should we go up here? Where the hell are we going?
We should stream Shadow of the Colossus. I think Damiani did that not too long ago.
Thanks, C. Demond. He's tuned in for the shirt. Stayed for Resident Evil 2. Excellent.
Pretty good. Sounds good to me.
Remember this moment right here when we play 3, okay? I'm going to point something out. This exact shot. Ben Moore.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Locked in.
Locked in. Okay.
What do you want me to answer? I must have missed a question.
Ask anything. Ben and I
Ask me anything.
Yeah, Ben and I will answer any question.
Ben, Huber, would you guys consider streaming Clock Tower on PS1?
Clock
Absolutely.
Tower.
I think that would be a really fun stream.
Scissor Man. So fun.
Build up that Project Scissors hype. I don't know what that is, actually.
Yeah. From, like, the makers of Clock Tower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Clock Tower 3 is also a fun, underrated game.
Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis!
So fun.
Did
so
someone
fun.
say that?
No, I just thought of it.
Dino Crisis.
Shinji Mikami.
What do you think is more underappreciated, Dino Crisis or Onimusha?
Probably, I want to say like the same. God, Onimusha's so good. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Why don't we stream Chrono Cross? We should just have a dedicated JRPG day, honestly.
Tough games to stream.
They are. They are.
You got to do it in chunks, like Shenmue. All right, we're doing it. We need economy right here. Let's hope for it. Boom! 2 with 1 shell, the best. Sorry.
That was amazing.
Sorry for your ears, everyone.
No, that was worth it.
That's critical.
It was worth being death for.
Oh no, we have more. Oh no.
I actually really wanted to stream Fatal Frame 2 with Elise, but I don't think she's down. And that's okay. You guys gonna stream
Nice, we got that guy.
Suikoden
Perfect.
2 by any chance? Yes, there's a chance. There's absolutely a chance. I'd like to see the GT crew play like Monopoly or Scrabble or something.
What was I just saying last week? Monopoly came out on PSN. I want to do a live stream.
Yeah, we are absolutely going to stream Monopoly. A Monopoly game would be so much fun. I think
Yeah.
people would get really into it.
Look at this. Marksman contest winner. Chris Redfield. Tying in that lore. You know, when they made this game, they had a dedicated group, okay, when they were making Resident Evil 3 and 2, they had a dedicated group of individuals that would read every document and everything to make sure that the everything tied together. It's beautiful. Look at this. This is my favorite. Look at that shot right there.
Look at that.
Look at that shot.
Look at Barry
Burton. I want Resident Evil 7 to have a flashback chapter where you're like pre-Resident Evil 0, pre-Resident Evil 1,
Oh
where
my
you're doing like
God.
where you're give me it, Capcom.
You should be in charge of the direction of Resident Evil games, Michael Huber.
Fucking 6, man.
Brad Vickers.
Fucking Resident Evil 6. Just get out of my face.
I love getting.
Zinger Mags, lots of those people are dead there. That is very true.
I love getting all of the costumes in Resident Evil 2. Oh man.
I love the Old West costume in
Yep.
this. And you get the 6-shooter, the revolver.
Ben, would you guys hire an unskilled intern for no pay? That is not up to me. I mean, it depends. It comes down to how much you like Hearthstone, right? If you really like it, you got a shot. I'm just kidding.
We are rolling right now.
Please answer. Please answer what? I would love to answer you, but I don't know what you're asking.
Yeah, give us the question.
Resident Evil 6 is such... I'm assuming that's shit. I can't even get through it. Through Let's Plays of it.
I almost just shot Sherry. She ran at me and I was like, oh my god.
Tabletop Adventures needs an episode hub on the GT app so I can watch every episode that I missed. Yes, it absolutely does. You are correct. What's going to happen to the shirt after the bet is over? Are you going to keep it?
I haven't decided yet.
You should have a video where you just set it on fire.
Yeah.
Claire Redfield,
Little girl around here.
back in action next month.
Yeah, you just missed her.
I'm going to sound something that's going to make me sound like an insane person.
Okay.
Okay?
But it's too dangerous for her.
I hear
to
all the
stay alone.
time people
Leon,
say
I'll go look for her.
PS1
You
games
go
look
and
like
find us a way
garbage
out of
now.
here.
And
Of course. But before I
Yes.
forget, here's a radio.
they look very simple, but there is a certain
That way
kind
you
of
can keep in
charm to
touch if
them.
something
They
comes
say
up.
people say they can't get immersed into PS1 games anymore, and I just don't.
There's a
I think if the
certain-
experience is well crafted enough, I have
I'll go
no
look for
problem
her.
getting
You
into
go
this
and find
low
us a way
poly
out of
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
No, because
Okay.
this game has soul.
Yeah.
There's so much heart and
Yeah.
soul in it.
Ben,
It's just such a like a built world.
Right.
It's so
the
built.
people that made this game
Yeah.
care about it, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Ben or Huber, would you hire someone who has no skills and just talks to people and analyze games but doesn't play them? Room and board. Not up to me. I imagine to work at GT, you have to defeat the Elite Four of Elise, Brandon, Huber, and Ben at Hearthstone. Then have to fight Kyle Bossman and Pokemon to seal the deal. We should actually do that. Somebody asked, what is your favorite JRPG ever, all time?
Dragon Quest 8.
Cool.
Immediately.
Immediately.
No hesitation. Dragon Quest 8.
Final Fantasy IX is mine. Followed closely by Chrono Trigger.
It's a real deal right there.
Oh, sorry. You didn't ask if GT would hire me. I asked if you or Huber would. And Hedron, you seem like a pretty awesome dude.
Yeah.
And you've always been awesome. Absolutely. Skies of Arcadia. Skies of Arcadia. We should do a Skies of Arcadia stream.
Hell of a game.
Oh, man.
Dreamcast.
If a guy shows up with a suitcase, that would be me. All right, good to know. Final Fantasy 9. Anyone that loves Final Fantasy 9, I think, is objectively a good person.
I always prefer the fantasy vibe over the sci-fi
Yeah.
for JRPGs, which is ironic because I like sci-fi movies
More.
than fantasy movies. But when I'm in the world, when I'm playing around, I like to play around in the fantasy world.
Do you think it's fair to say that there are more good sci-fi movies than there are fantasy movies by a pretty wide margin?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't played Chrono Trigger, but would love to. Is the mobile version worth getting? I really think DS or Super Nintendo is the way to go.
Daniel Bloodworth is a supreme advocate of the DS version.
Yeah, I am too.
Definitive version, he says.
It is an incredible version.
Unfortunately, the PSN game, which is the easiest to get for the majority of the world, is the worst version of the game.
But like, you have to keep the word worst into some perspective, because you're
doesn't
playing
it
the
mess-
worst version of an incredible game.
Yeah.
What was
Doesn't it just like, mess up the whole flow of the game?
To a degree, it's annoying, the constant loading when you're going in and out of the menu, but the first time I ever played Chrono Trigger was on PlayStation. I do not regret the experience. Like, yes, it is not ideal, but it is still one of the best video games ever created.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a bad time, I don't think.
I'm really glad that we saved the bag. If you weren't watching the A scenario, the chat was going crazy. They said there you come to a point where you can take a machine gun or a side pack to carry more items, or you can take both. Chat wanted me to take both. It affects the outcome of the B scenario. Left the side pack for Leon. So now when we get there, we'll have a little bit of an easier time.
Great. Have we played the PS2 game Shadow of Destiny? No, but it always looked very interesting to me. What is your game of the year?
Hearthstone for me.
Hearthstone. It's really between Bayonetta and Hearthstone, I think.
And Evil
Personally.
Within as well.
Evil Within, man.
Love it.
I really like it. I was worried I was not gonna like Evil
I
Within.
was worried you weren't gonna like it.
And I like it a lot. It's not my game of the year,
Yeah.
but I like it a lot.
This is right. This is right. This is one more right. It's left now. Left. Forget this. There we go.
Done.
I always do that backwards.
I miss cartridges. I think I miss cartridges.
Blowing in that GoldenEye cartridge.
Like,
I'll be thinking of that on my deathbed, as
Downloading a
morbid as
game-
that is.
or putting in a CD doesn't have the same weight or significance as like slapping that cartridge in and hearing it lock into the unit.
Remember, did anybody... This is the worst idea ever. Do you remember NES? Would you ever put, like, rubbing alcohol on the disc?
Yeah. Oh,
With, like, a Q-tip?
Yeah,
That's so bizarre.
I still do that. Apparently, it's really bad for the
Yeah.
cartridge, but it worked.
Yeah.
It got my stuff working.
So weird.
Yes, Beyond Good and Evil is an incredible game that is not overhyped, I don't think. Lovely game. When will a new Metroid game be announced?
Sooner rather than later, I hope.
I agree. E3. I'm putting down money right now.
What about TGS?
No, E3. Nintendo doesn't have a presence at TGS. Top 3 single-player games of all time.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a beast of a question.
I mean, Resident Evil 1 and 2,
That's 2 spots right there.
can they just be one?
Sure, yeah, we'll allow it.
Metal Gear Solid 4, I know I always get.
No, I like your
Castrated for that.
choice. I like it.
And shit, maybe Deus Ex, the original. Probably put that there.
Deus Ex. What a fucking hell of a game that is, man.
I streamed that with Jones one time. It was a pleasure.
Metal Gear Solid 1 is absolutely one of them. I suppose Dark Souls doesn't count. Half-Life 2, I think? Oh, man, I don't know. I gotta think about this. I really love Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid in equal measure.
Do
Castlevania
I go
1?
this way or the other way?
No Shenmue humor.
It's like right there.
Yeah, 3 is tough. A lot of
3 is tough.
great
It's
video
right
games
there.
out there.
It's right
Metal Gear
there.
Solid 1 is life changing. I swear to God, I would not be here right now where How did that even happen? Look at this professional.
Gotta know the spread. Back. Yeah, get that poise break, right, Brad?
Gotta break that poise.
Break that poise.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 1 was life changing for me. I really mean
Whoops. We got a long way to go. We're just getting started here, everyone. We got a long way to go. We're still in the police station. Good old Mr. X.
that zombie noise.
This is bad. Oh, okay. Good old Mr. X has only been encountered once. Shit, what's the code? Used to have this memorized.
Ben or Hubert, have you ever used the old Windex trick on scratch PS1 discs? So when I worked at a game store and we took in used games, including retro games, we would always wipe down the disc with Windex and microfiber cloth, and it was pretty effective.
It's pretty effective.
It was.
It's
pretty
super effective.
Would we even have grade A quality voice actors in video games if it weren't for Metal Gear Solid? That was the biggest thing for me. The level of performance in Metal Gear Solid at the time, in 1998, in a video game.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah. Wow.
Wow!
Yeah. Insane. We want Hader back.
Yeah. Metal Gear.
We want David Hader back.
Moober, have you played The World Ends With You? Absolutely.
I have not, unfortunately.
One of the best things Square Enix has done in the last 10 years.
Oh, fuck, what am I doing?
I think The World Ends With You is better than Kingdom Hearts.
Look at this,
I might
like,
get hate for that one. You got
moving
this.
in, pincer movement.
Pincer attack.
We need a double kill here.
How's the last story for Wii? I did not review it. Michael Damiani reviewed it. The last story is a very good game. I don't think it's Lost Odyssey level, but it's really good.
You need to be dealt with. I've had enough of you. Dude!
That seemed like bullshit.
That was BS.
You're still fine though.
Yeah.
Still fine.
Still fine.
Still fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Bye, Delcast.
Delcast is leaving?
He's having internet problems.
Wait, Delcast was here?
Yeah, I think he's there's some
I
tech
thought
issues.
Delcast, I thought he couldn't make it.
There he is, man.
Okay,
I see
yeah.
him.
See you later, Delcast.
I've heard reviews that the last story's gameplay was a mess. Do you think so? No, not at all. I remember reading a certain review. I will not name the publication that actually got something wrong about the controls. They were incorrect.
Whoa.
I think it is a case of people. It is something they're not familiar with, so they immediately hate it.
Yeah.
I don't think the controls in the last story are that poor. If you use a classic controller, if you use a Wii remote,
Dude,
you.
did you see that again? Oh my goodness.
still fine.
Still fine. Still fine. Don't be shy. Who
Don't
had
be
it
shy.
wrong?
The Game Informer review was incorrect. Michael Damiani recognized the goodness of that game, though. I would go watch that review. He sums it up well. Ben Huber, top 3 underappreciated games.
Of this generation or of all time?
He just says underappreciated.
Because Enslaved Odyssey to the West is my number one.
Good pick,
Because
Huber.
God, I love that game. I love it. As well as Shadows of the Damned.
Good, another excellent
Love
pick.
that game.
Spec Ops The Line. For me.
That too. Hell of a game. We are flush right now. And it feels great.
Etrian Odyssey. Any of them. Deadly Premonition. Ben, will there be a The World Ends With You too? No, because that would require Square Enix to do something useful.
Haru says Okami. Do you think Okami's underrated? It's pretty big.
I think Okami is undervalued because Okami is almost anachronistic in a way. It is a very slow game, and I don't think people have the patience for it. However, if you do have the patience for it and you stick with it, it is incredible. So yes, I think it's underappreciated in that sense. Which I guess is just generally being underappreciated. People are loving Shadows of the Dam. That's awesome to hear.
Oh, so
That game is
great.
really good.
So great.
Skyward Sword. I really love Skyward Sword.
Those Girahim boss fights are my favorite
Yeah.
in the franchise, man. I love those fights.
Okami sold
Wait.
poorly, but it's... Oops, sorry.
Alright, chill. Coast clear.
Somebody said Okami is one of the best Zelda games.
That's great. Whoops.
Yes, Okami is very slow. I would argue that Persona 4 also has a very slow beginning. Thanks for the Warlords of Draenor review, Ben. Thank you for watching it. I mean,
It's up.
it was a pleasure doing it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Shit.
It actually went up last night, but there were some problems with it. We had to
Oh,
take
wow.
it down and re-upload it today, which was kind of a mess. Right. Square Enix could do so many simple things and everybody in the world would love it. I guess I say simple. I use that word too easily there, but
Get up, get up. Everyone get up. Everyone get up. We're about to party.
this is it.
Bam. Thank you, zombies. Making my job a little easier.
You were crushing this, Huber. Crushing.
Marvin. Nope, not Marvin.
Psychonauts, absolutely. That's a good underrated game.
Marvin, you gotta go, zombie. You gotta go.
Can we keep a
Kill
blown
count.
off head count?
Yeah, a lot of heads. A lot of headshots.
Please, can we keep a blown up head count?